Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I am starting my brand new series and I'm really excited to start it. And it is inspired by Consider, a YouTuber, and Automotive Flux, another YouTuber. Small YouTubers, but regardless, YouTubers. So, this is going to be similar to their series in Automation in BeamNG, where they create cars and then pretty much battle them out in BeamNG. But, I'm going to make mine a little bit different. The reason mine will be different is because I'll be going through each years. So the 40s, well, each decade, the 40s, 50s, well, technically decades go by the fives. That makes any sense. So they're by 10 years, but one decade is technically 1945. Then it goes to 1950s, and the next one we start in 1955 to 1960s. Besides the point, we're gonna be starting the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I don't count that. 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 10, thousands, and then the tens, and then the 20s. So there will be about 8 to 9 cars per season, and each season is going to have a theme. The first theme is family utility, but it's got to be a little bit sporty. So a sporty utility family car. Now, I really like the way this wagon looks, but I want something a little bit sportier. Minimum has to fit 5 people in it. So I can't go for something like this. That's not gonna fit 5 people. That is not bad. That is really not bad. Trucks are gonna do well in this. Really well. So I'm gonna choose a body. It's all the bodies. It might be one of these. I think it's gonna be this sedan, or it's gonna be that pickup. If the pickup can fit, I probably can't. Okay, I'm gonna go with that sedan. That sedan seems fairly promising. So we're gonna choose that. Now we have to price this appropriately. So being that this is 1949, we have to make this a little bit affordable. So the car can't cost more than about $10,000. Or yeah, we'll say $10,000 because it's a sporty vehicle, but it's for utility. So panel material, I'm thinking it's just gonna be steel. That was very loud, that sound. Sorry. I just have to do this. Okay. Let's start over again. Steel. Chassis type's gonna be ladder. Chassis material. Actually, panel material. We're not gonna make that aluminum. It's a little bit. No, it's just no. Chassis material. Galvanized steel or normal steel? I'm gonna say galvanized steel because it is sporty and it does have to last a little while. So, yeah. Suspension. Now, we want this thing to be a little bit lower, and you can't really adjust coils, solid axle coils, or leaf coil, or leaf, you know what I mean? So double wishbone, and maybe semi-trailing. Or you know what, double wishbone. Now, there aren't tons of engines during this time period. So I'm thinking inline 6, because these are pretty simple to make, they're really smooth, and they're overall just good, but it's not going to be a 3-liter. A 3-liter is a little bit much. It's definitely going to be either push rod or overhead cams, not direct acting overhead cams. That's just a no. Everything's going to be cast. These can handle turbos, but I don't think turbos are around this time at all. Superchargers were, but there are no superchargers in this. So I'm thinking that, although I don't want the stroke to be more than the bore, because that's not good. About 2.4 liter. Let's go exactly for 2.4. Perfect. 2.4, or I could go even more exact, but that's fine. We'll do 3, so there'll be 18 valves. Crank cast, heavy duty cast, or normal cast. It's sporty, so it's gonna be a little bit higher in the RPM, so I have to account for that. This I'm gonna assume is gonna be a little bit higher in the compression. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be there. Yep, naturally aspirated because there are no such thing as this. Now we get to choose between a single barrel economy, or a 2-barrel. Now, for obvious reasons, 2-barrel, twin carburetor, performance, not race, because we're not racing this car, technically, and super leaded, which does make the reliability drop a little bit and the service cost a little bit higher, but that's okay. Ignition time, it's going to be a little bit up there. It's going to run a little bit towards rich, but not exactly rich. And it's going to be going to like 7,500 RPMs. Thinking tubular, single. This might be a little bit too big. Baffled, none. We'll swap that around. Knocking, wow, already. Let's see what the service costs already. That's a heavy engine. Wow. It's cast. What am I thinking? Yeah. 126 foot-pounds. It's not terrible. But there is a valve float, which is not good if you don't know what that is. Valve float is essentially, see if I can show you the valves. I will explain it right now. Move the headers. Where are the valves? Oh. Okay. These are the valves. Now, as the RPMs go up, so the faster these spin, the less they're going to move because the actual cam is going to be spinning too fast and it's going to be hitting it too fast, so it's not going to be actually doing anything. So it's not going to create any power. It's just going to suck in a bunch of air and gas and not work. It's not going to do anything correctly, and it's going to also exhaust everything, and it's not going to combust. So it's bad. So that's what valve float is, if you didn't know what that was. But we have to fix this. Compression is very low. You know what? I should have recognized that at this time compression was very low in most vehicles. Definitely don't want that valve float though. Let's see what the valve float is. Sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. Protecting itself, I can't really fix that. It doesn't want me to go to that. So we'll just have to adjust this then. Just make it a more powerful vehicle. Because it is a little bit sporty, although it is around this time, so I can't make it too sporty. I keep forgetting that. I would like this torque curve to be a little bit flatter. But that's okay, because we are going to drop the RPMs down. Or, yeah. I'm going to drop them to right about there. To there. That seems good. So, listen to it one last time. Not bad. Now I'm going to go to the sedan. Ooh, there is a lot to do. There is a lot to do. Just thinking how I want this thing to look. They don't care about the back seats too much, right? This is very tricky because we gotta make this thing look somewhat luxurious, but not too luxurious that it looks like it's really expensive. Because it's not gonna be a luxurious car. Now, that was a thing they did. They had really wide fenders for no reason at this time. But they had really skinny tires. They had skinny tires for a very long time. And skinny wheels, I should say. I do want to try the pickup because it is utility. And this is not going to be the most utilitous. Is that a word? You know what? I don't want to do too much work in the back. More utility, the better. Yes. That seems okay. It's slightly slanted. I don't like that. Okay. This. Wow. That looks dumb. Yeah, we're gonna make this look. Now, all these cars are gonna have a similar look in the 1940s. They don't really have too much going for them. One thing for sure is that the car is going to be black. Most of the cars around this time were black. And for reasons because it was cheaper. Cars weren't exactly being made Oh, those look really new. Cars are being made cheaply on purpose because the government need money for other things, and we're telling companies, we'll give you money if you make things cheaper. If that makes any sense. Basically, we'll give you money to build our stuff, and we'll give you extra if you build other people's things cheaper. So, you know, they did it, and it worked out. Now, what kind of style do you want our vehicles to have? I'm thinking this. Now, this is going to be like a trademark. So if we put this on one car, we're going to have to put it on a bunch. Maybe a little bit taller. I want it to kind of... maybe a little wider. Yeah, that looks good. That little thing right there is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Yeah, nah, that's alright. Now, taillights. Remember, these things are gonna be very basic, because at this time things were just very simple. See, the thing is with cars like this, taillights used to just be kind of like bolt-ons. We can't exactly do that though, so I'm gonna have to think a little bit. Do I want to put the taillights like somewhere here? Because then they're gonna do that. Yeah, it seems inevitable. I'll have to do it like that. That's alright. I can live with that. Indicators. They didn't really have indicators at this time. They were mostly just this, and they would just blink. Those are obnoxious, but they make great taillights. No, they don't. They'd make really good taillights if they weren't obnoxiously large. Oh, do these not change? Sweet, you can reduce those. Remove that. Put that. Oh, they're already mirrored. Okay. Make them red. Red. Perfect. This thing's gonna look okay. Was it this one? No. Was it that one? Yes, it was. The bottom ones are gonna be a little bit larger, but not that large. Actually, you know what? They're gonna be... we'll pretend that they're the same size. Nope, that wasn't the same one. Okay, it was those. We're gonna pretend they're the same size. Because, you know, manufacturing costs gotta be down. Just a little bit. We can't have things being too expensive. Okay, that looks a little ridiculous, but I'm liking it. I think it's actually not terrible. Okay, oop, I did not mean to do that. I just meant to create a new clip. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm just doing the finishing touches. Yeah, that looks a little dumb. It's okay. So, I think it looks alright. There are definitely some things I would change and do differently if I really had, you know, proper stuff for this. But I think it looks alright. I think it definitely showcases what cars looked like back then. It's actually missing a few things. Come on. Load a little bit faster. Wheels might actually just stay to that. Mostly because at the time, cars definitely didn't have very unique wheels. Some of them did. I don't take me for wrong. Might change them a little bit. Nothing too crazy because again, around this time they didn't have, you know, crazy looking wheels that they had like something. They had bland wheels. They were usually all simple or something really stupid looking. Like, what's something that looks stupid? Nah, it's not terrible. Definitely didn't have stuff like this. Oops, sorry. That is just that is a notification. Yeah, that actually. So I did fail in the cheap goal, but we can adjust that because interior, we can put it down to basic and just give him an AM radio, and that might bring it down significantly. Yes. Okay, we can do this. We can reduce it to a lot. Too little. I'm trying to think. What is something that the car just doesn't need? And move that. The brakes, I don't really want to remove those. Are okay. So the smarter thing would actually we could put semi-slicks on these and they'd still be cheaper. We definitely need a little bit more acceleration grip. That is for sure. Oh, with the max load, it's gonna drop. Unless we go to hard, long life tires. But we need acceleration, so I'm gonna go for medium. Approximate cost only went down a little bit. But now our 0 to 60. Yes. Okay. Good. We were having wheel spin issues, so that was something I couldn't really do. I couldn't really decrease the this. I couldn't decrease the 0 to 60 because the wheel spin kept going up and up. And I do believe it sometimes is a little inaccurate, but I'm hoping we get a 0 to 60 around 15 seconds and keep this wheel spin a little bit down. Wait, was it? No. Okay. Make sure I'm not crazy. Okay, so 15.55 is not terrible and I'll accept it. I did increase the gear ratios, so I hope that's okay. Just thinking if there's anything else I want to do to this car. I like the way it looks. It's a pretty simple look. Do I want to make the tires skinnier? I want to make them wider. Now that might actually help with 0 to 60, so I might go down. Nope, but weight is definitely going to increase a little bit. Did it go down? I think it went down originally, from what it originally was. Oh yeah, because I removed the luxury to the car. But I'm okay with it costing around $16,000. That's okay. So that's giving me the approximate cost for someone to buy it, is what I'm gonna assume. Now the service cost for a year is a little. Actually, it's not that bad at all. Like if you factor in gas prices. So now we are going to record the Maroc Classicos. That's what I chose to name it. Lap time. So let's just go. This is gonna take a little while, so yeah, let's just fast forward a little bit. And we are just about to finish, and okay, we are good. So I will tell you the lap time in a second. The official lap time is 3 minutes 27 seconds, 3 minutes and 27.07 seconds. So this could be a good baseline, but I'm gonna say it's not gonna be a good baseline. Mostly because this is an older car, and I'm gonna say around the 90s. That the 90s is probably gonna be the best car. It's probably gonna function the best. It's probably gonna have the best suspension, even compared to like as it's gonna get older and older. I think the 90s is gonna win. But that's just a prediction from now because this is the 40s, and this thing kind of sucks. Just saying. We can lock the rear diff so we can drift a little bit. Definitely locks a little bit more. It's doing something right. Okay, well, I will see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed the video, please, just go on with your day. I don't know. Have a nice day.